Alright YouTube, we're still at Woodland Cemetery. This is on the edge of the cemetery. Obviously you've got this beautiful pond right here that you could see from above. This is the Waldo Street entrance, the gate to the cemetery, but I'm not going to really focus on that. This part of the cemetery is very nice as well. It's probably not as fancy as the other parts, but there's still some great sites. A lot of these sites here are ground burials, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. Not everybody needs a real fancy, grave site, but I'm just gonna walk around here. It doesn't look like there's too many graves near the pond, although I did see 3 or 4 that are near this, pond. Surprisingly, I do not see any geese or any ducks near here. This is probably going to be the last video for today right here, but surprisingly there is no geese or anything near this. But right here, these buildings at the back of the cemetery, that's near Wayne Avenue, some of the other stuff. So there is a few people buried here near the pond, not many though. I imagine it's probably not a very expensive plot right here. I mean, on the pond, I don't know, probably average price. The Dustin family, Charles Dustin, so obviously this looks like these are brothers and sisters, or possibly, I can't really tell, but maybe here. But obviously there's 5 buried here, so this is probably one of the oldest grave sites near the pond right here, because you can see there's 5 of them right here. I'm going to zoom in close. Charles Dustin, Mary J. Dustin, Reverend Michael or Miguel Dustin, and Mary B. Dustin again here. So this is probably one of the older, plots in the cemetery near the lake. Here's a few more right here. Obviously World War II veteran right here, John Bernard Davis, December 11th, 1919 to January 17th, 2004. Bernard Davis, obviously another World War II veteran, along with his wife right here, John Bernard and Kathleen M. Eden right here. Another bench for the Davis family right here. I'm not sure if there's anybody buried here or not, but good news is that this cemetery's got plenty of earth for burials right here. Obviously there's some veterans, buried right here. Oh, and son and brother Joshua G. Davis, looks like he was only 27 when he passed away of flag, so I'm assuming looks like a soldier right here. And here, obviously another World War II veteran, Gershon Gerald Edis, 1919 through 1999, and his wife Susan Edis is still alive. She obviously was much younger than him, 1935, so she's still alive, so she would be either 78 or 79 if she has not passed away. Dublin right here, another grave site right here along the pond. I'm just going to get some videos along the pond here, and I'll probably wrap this one up here soon. Robert W. Kalman family right here. Well, Rhea J. Brewer, 1942 to 1993. Robert W. 1922 through 1968. So Ruby Benner, 1920 to 2003. Richard H. Benner, 1917 through 1986. And here's a sign over the grave too, said on the grave, "Dear Lord, watch over Robert W. Kalman and his family." So that was probably engraved on here a long time ago. So there's obviously room for several of them here. Here's another park bench right here. Benny Noble, which looks like he is... Benny Noble right here. Benny Noble right here. Looks like he died back in 06, was born in 48. And right here, Wanda, I believe she is still living. I do not see a thing on there. Dublin right here. And just walking around this pond, just going to cover these graves, and then that's going to be it. I got about 3 or 4 minutes left on this video, so we're going to cover more. But this is the other side of the pond right here. This is a rock right here. I'm not sure anybody is buried here, though there's no gravestone on it, but just showing the area around the pond. You know, this is a really beautiful area to be in, you know, for the... I'm just going to show a little bit of the area on the other side of this pond right here. And then that's going to be it for this one, as we're winding it. As we're winding this down here. Obviously some more simple stones right here on this side of the pond, but there is nothing wrong with that Patterson. Right here, as I said, you don't need anything fancy, you know, not everybody can afford that, you know. Here's a few more of the grave sites right here. Arthur Grader Camp. So obviously this person that runs this is obviously still alive. Camp Emma A. She's been passed away for several decades. Ernest, he's been passed away for almost 30 years, 29 years. Right here. Here's another bench. Martin Ingrid. She just died March 12th of last year. And her husband, Edward, is still living United States Army right here. And and just walking around a little bit more of the pond. I'm E.H. Horst right here. And well, YouTube, I think that's going to be it for this one. We're going to call it on this one, and that's going to be it for this day from the cemetery. I'm just walking back here, and that's going to be it for this one, YouTube. We're signing off from beautiful Woodland Cemetery.